Okie dokie. So, I am doing this live just because I want to not be constricted with a time limit. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but I want to save this so I can specifically look back on it to see the way I decorated it and painted the inside. Because once again, I'm going to start my shit over again. Because I'm crazy like that. Um, Alright, so I'm going to continue the game. I want to see what I've done, and then I want to delete it, and I'm going to start over. Not online. Okay, so just in case anybody else besides me or Uncle Jeff is watching this, I've already platinumed this game as soon as it came out. I love this game. I was one trophy away, I think, from getting 100% on the last PlayStation console version of this game. However, maybe two. Um, mm, Maybe two, because you had to kill like 2,500 other people, and that was impossible on the old version of this game for PlayStation, not on PC, for PlayStation. So I'm in creative mode. I also turned off, I was playing with zombies on just so I could upgrade a little bit and get some points. However, it's just, I fall enough and break my feet enough that, you know what, I should really start this. It takes forever, like 5 minutes for this darn game to load. Um, excuse me. It's not a big deal that the zombies are on. It's just when I'm in like a building mode, I don't want to have to stop, go kill something, and then go back and get my brain back in it because it takes me a while to refocus on what I was doing. So I need to make another cup of coffee. Damn it! Hopefully this goes quick enough. But you never know; it may take long. Hence why I'm doing the stream on YouTube as opposed to just making the video and uploading it. So I'm going to take a walk around. Oh, and the title of this video is WE Foundry. That stands for Wayward Echo, the Foundry. So Wayward Echo is a YouTube creator. He makes 7 Days to Die like buildings and bases and teaches you how to build them. So my favorite one that I did was the Switchback, and that was excellent, and I loved it, and I named it like the Emerald. I had the yellow brick road going up, and painted my building was all pretty and stuff, and I loved it. And I was expanding it, and I was doing really good, and I loved it. Everything was great, and then they updated the game, and my world was gone. So I haven't played since. So 2 days ago, I said, you know what, self. I think I may want to play some 7 Days to Die here soon. It's October. It's about that time of year again where I like to cozy on into some 7 Days to Die. However, I have not finished Abiotic Factor yet. I'm getting there. I'm very close, I think, to the end. Um, and that game's a fun base building. That's a fun game. I do enjoy it. It's silly. I do like it. Um, but I figured, well, you know what? I'm gonna need a base, and since my base is gone, I should make a new one. So, but do I want to do the switchback again? So, I looked at Wayward Echo's channel, and he had a few other ones up, and he did the Foundry, and I said, oh, that's not bad. It took me lots of hours to cut out the first two foundations, which you'll see it, or pits, which you'll see in a minute. That was the first night I decided to do it, and all I did, like usual, is digging holes. It's a good thing I can talk and talk and talk and talk because it takes 5 freaking minutes for this thing to load. Here we go. And I still have more loading time after that. So, and then I did the majority of it. No, I did one building. This is not the way it's supposed to look. I did one building. I finished this yesterday and started that other one. I painted it too. I wasn't planning on it. Now I have not painted the outside, but this is what I want to make sure I check and save. I believe that's cabinet side. I know that's wood. Then that's green metal. I chose concrete, whatever that is, for the floor. I kind of like it. It looks like carpet, sort of. I don't remember this baseboard paint the last time around, but I do like that. Um, So I really like the colors I use. But of course, I love gray and green. I love yellow. I love orange. So if you can see out here, and I did make a yellow brick road, and I'm going to redo that. I made a ramp. I made a ramp. But again, it was based off of his stuff. So thank you, Wayward Echo. You kick ass. I really enjoy your videos and stuff. So it took me, I did a this is 37 side. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And then there's a 1 up there. So you can see that's 10. And then the 20 was right there. And then that's 30 right there, if you look at it this way. And then instead of a 7, it's a 1. So this is 37 by 29, and then 37 and 29. So it's huge, and it took me forever to make a big flat piece of land and then paint the thing. Now I was able to paint everything one color and then do the dark one separately, and then I added the numbers. I never did that before, and I'm actually in an excellent location. I never did that before, but it was truly helpful. And then I'm just going to convert all that into concrete eventually. So I'm going to do that again. It's going to take all day today just to make the freaking dig out the foundation and find the level spot. Hopefully, when I start this over again, I will start. I'm doing pre-gen world 6 one, obviously. It's day, what day is it? It's day 20, and I still haven't finished building it. But I do a little extra with some things. But yeah, these are all my little drops I've not collected, which is nice. This should be closed. This is like 0, 0 over here, and I like to have my base around 0, 0. So this is pre-gen 1, pre-gen 6K1 on PS5, and it's around 0, 0. So I'm hoping it's going to be similar or exactly the same when I come back. And I'm going to build maybe on this side of the road, because I can see the little bumps in here now that I'm looking more closely. I may have to go south of 0, 0 instead of north. This definitely looks flatter, but I didn't... which direction am I looking in? I'm gonna go straight that way. Just the other thing was there wasn't very many trees right here. So with all those trees over there, I don't know if I'm gonna make this jump. I don't think it's a good idea unless there's like no trees beyond these trees. Only because I've run into the problem with trees spawning in my base before. Now these were different versions, previous versions on the PS5. I've had lots of wacky stuff happen, but I haven't played since the new update, which apparently was a major update, or I don't know if it's 2.0 or what. I don't know what it is. I haven't played in a while because when my shit goes away, I get very disappointed because I spent a lot of time on them, especially the old version, console version on PlayStation of 7 Days to Die. I was very disappointed when this one came out and I couldn't access that anymore because I worked on that for so many years. My underground roads, I had so long. The tunnels were so long. It was all gone. Okay, so this is again 37 side. So, and this is 29. Also, I did, but I didn't. I need to expand it, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So this pit is phenomenal. I've never seen it in action for myself, but I did a good job. It took me, I don't know, many hours the first night to just dig the hole. I didn't have any of this in here. I don't think I had the stairs in there. I definitely didn't have the bridge. And the only things that I started with a paint job to begin with, were like the ladders, these metal guards, and these 3D metal. Oh, let me turn on my light. There we go. Things. So I did make these different colors. They remind me of a roller coaster, so I just kind of did that. So this is what the zombies do. They come up. There's ladders on all 3 sides. There are no ramps, so the animals can't come up here. And they have to jump over this, and they have to walk along a pillar, and they have to duck along the way. The other problem with that for the zombies is I do have well, I have to engage the door, and I can demonstrate that in a second. The light should be on. Yeah, the lights are on. The lights are on a timer, so they'll stay on until 7 o'clock at night. That door, I can flip it on with a switch, and then the path would be complete. So they can't come up here right now. But there aren't any zombies. I've turned off zombies for now while I'm doing this because, like I said, I was getting frustrated for the amount of times I was just falling on my own, let alone having to jump down, stop what I'm doing to deal with the zombie while I'm building. All of this may look like it's concrete, but it's all steel. Because again, I'm in creative mode. I am not in game because I already planned on this game. So change the color of this. Now let me change the shape of this. Just do a cube. I don't know, I'm kind of OCD about really, really, really dumb shit. One of the things I was thinking about was this ladder. I suppose once this is all complete and connected, that ladder won't need to be here. I think I can get rid of the ladder. But this ladder being so close to the ramp, now I can jump on it and go. Can a zombie do that? I don't know. So one of the things I thought about was, should I just build down this gate all the way down further? Probably. I don't know. A little fencing around the thing. Did I ever put a door? Yeah, I did put a door on there. Okay, so this is my... the other part was trying to find flat land. This land was not flat on one side and was flat on the other side. And then I went all crazy and stuff. So as you can see, the floor... I hate this gap. It drives me nuts that I can't do anything about that gap around the bricks. Or the blocks. So it's flush with this side, but on the other side it was too tall, so I had to dig out around to get the flat area. However, this looks like I could have probably went this way. Where am I on the map? Going east. See, when I look at that, I see like right here, this is lighter green than like right here. I don't know if that's going to show up on the video, but like this is darker green right here. So I'm assuming these are like elevations and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. The elevation doesn't change when I'm doing that. Okay. Oh, so this is the backside. So I decided this part right here is an extension I did, and this part back here, both of those two little extensions on the side are my... I was trying to add shit without actually thinking about it. Let me see what these... I haven't looked at them from the outside yet. I only was working on the inside. I mean, I guess that's all right. Maybe I won't start over. See, you know, it always says in there if you want to bitch about it or, you know, say thanks, whatever, in the comments, it's great. Well, I think his designs are excellent, Wayward Echoes. However, I need more space for all my junk. So it clearly wasn't enough space. Oh, I just had to make sure I wasn't muted because that would have sucked. All right, so basically what it is, and let me go back up here. So you can see it took me forever just to make the flat, plain checkerboard, Masonic checkerboard of a 37 by 29. And I'm going to probably expand it. Probably, I don't even know yet. I have to think about the numbers. So this is the first part I built, and this was the horde base section. So both sections are identical. They have the pits down at the bottom, and you can throw down into the pit. That's that white part. So they have the ladders to go up and the stairs to go up. Then they can climb the ladder and then walk across those little things. Now, I have not put this in use yet. I've seen him put it in use on a day 7,000 in one horde or whatever it is. But again, it's day 21 and all I've been doing was building. So let's say I want to fight on this side. I could engage both sides if I really wanted to. The first thing is I have a timed relay, electric relay, and that controls the lights in here, the light out there. There are two turrets up here. 1, 2, which the cage on the outside is really cool. I wish I was trying to build one on my last game underneath, and I did not do that good. But this one up top is very nice. I added some extra little decorations and painted it. However, I obviously did not paint the building yet. The color is concrete white. I did that so that I could see everything well with the shadows and all the different shapes. Because if it was a dark color, I can't see the shapes as well. So that's why I chose this while building. And then obviously I could just paint it whenever. Whenever, whatever color I'd like. And what color will that be? I have no idea. It's probably going to be some sort of green. I do like this. I like that one. I do like granite. I do like this one a lot. However, when they're inside, they're a little too shiny with the lights on. So sometimes these really nice ones, see how shiny that is? When I have lights on and I'm trying to do shit, it just kind of, where you can't really see that on the matte one. But these shiny ones sometimes aren't good to have in the base. Now here I go again looking at colors and shit. It's not time to decorate if I'm going to destroy this world and start over. Why would I do that? Because I want to build... Let me see the top of this roof real quick since I'm up here. Fuck. Again, I have fallen and broken my leg so many times. That's why I've just taken off zombies, because I just didn't feel like dealing with it while I was building. I also built these like this. I got two little holes, the little grates. So I think, oh, there are two. It's extra support. So I wanted to expand the base. And so the original base does not have these three. So ignore those three. And it's just supposed to be this 9 by 11 rectangle. That's the crafting base. There was no space for a bed unless I put it in the garage or built a third story. So I decided, well, I'll just expand it by 3 or 4. I was considering taking it out to maybe 6. But I think I should move these poles out to maybe another 9. Let's do it this way. If I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did that wrong. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where would that pole lead to? I guess. Where does it go to? It goes to here. Yeah, so when I did that, I don't know what the hell I did wrong. Because I thought the numbers he gave were going to be accurate, so I thought, you know what, I better make the checkerboard. And yet I still... This one started correctly, but the further back one wasn't, even though all of these calculations are correct. A little garden goes down in here, so my farm plots and my growing of my gardens will be down here. In a nice little caged-in area. But I'm going to expand the base when I build it. And I think I'm going to double it on each side. Does that mean I need... No, I probably should build it with 2 legs. Which means I won't have a middle pillar. Yeah, it took me forever just to make this big-ass fucking checkerboard, so I'm probably gonna have to do that again. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to do that again. But I do like the design of the pits. I have not rolled it out yet. I can do one side at a time. I could have both sides running at a time. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, let me finish. So I went upstairs and I'm showing you the little cage for the turrets. Okay, so which side am I on? I'm on the right. I am not on any side yet. I didn't turn anything on. So, I think I put it on, 1600 or 1500? So, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 o'clock in the morning, this is, well, not by this anymore, because I have a solar generator now, but it's in the other base, but that turns on these 2 turrets to protect from birds, and all the lights that I want on in the dark. Then, depending on which side I would like to fight on, I have all of these are auto shotgun turrets. And then the electric fences. Those are connected to that one. And then the only other thing I need to turn on would be this. And that opens up this door so that they can cross the path. Now, if I'm not... Now, also, I would just turn on all of these. Like, let's say I was just starting for the night. So now that door went down, so they can't come across. Because the zombies don't have a path, they'll just destroy everything because they don't have a way to get to me. So they'll just destroy everything until they can get to me. So, depending on which path I want open and which side I'm going to fight on, is which side I'm going to, use a switch for. So that's how that works. And then if I want to throw grenades down into the pit, if they're all down there, or like the dogs and the bears, because the animals can't go up the ladders. So they can only go in the pit and come back out of the pit and then fall back in the pit or something. But all the zombies should be able to make it up. And I have 2 doors to do that on each side, and it's wonderful. Now, this is... Did I close that? It doesn't matter because I'm about to destroy this world and start it over. And make sure I'm... Oh, I like this paint job I did. So I just want to... Oh, I never painted the back wall. Did I paint this back wall? I did. I just want to make sure that I'm looking at all of the paint jobs. That worked out really good. Oh, okay, so this is where the garage is. No, not. Well, this connects. So this will have a garage door that is open and closed with a touch sensor. So if I walk over it, I still have to manually open and... Yeah! I still have to, believe, open and close this door automatically. Believe. Because that's not an electric door. So there's going to be a garage door in here that'll come down and cover this gap. And that will make my base connected to the horde base. And so I can come right in here. And this is where you craft. This is as big as it was to like here and to here, which are the stairs. So this is like a wall. So this was the end of it. So it's pretty small for me, and I need a bed, and I need places to put shit, and so I just started doing my own thing. I like the big windows, so I do like that. I put all the kitties on and I got my bed. That's nice. That's more nicely made than mine is, but it looks very similar. Throw a gun safe in here, because why not? Put a little Dark Souls, Elden Ring type atmosphere. Kind of where I live, that's what it looks like now. I'm from the suburbs, but now I live in an area like that, which is nice. Well, we don't have mountains like that. We have hills. I guess you could call those hills. Excuse me, I'm still getting out a little bit of the mucus that had been draining for the last several weeks down into my lungs. But it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, because it was nothing. So I'm very thankful for that. So this is the garage. So basically, there'll also be this will be open to where you have to have the garage door come down to make the bridge across. And that'll be used with motion sensors, motion sensing cameras that recognize only me. So I can drive up here and whatnot. Now, for whatever reason, I put these lights on a switch. I should probably just not do that. This probably goes... I don't even know. But this is where the solar panels are. And these... I think they turned it down. These used to be very loud. These actually sound a lot quieter to me. It used to drive me nuts. Oops, what did I do? Turn off. That's the backup batteries to the solar generators, which are always fully stored. 127 out of 180, that ain't bad. 124 out of 180. What time is it? Okay, so everything's going right now. Right now, everything's going. The only thing's not connected would be the Um, two garage doors. I don't know how much watts that takes up. I think, and I think that's it. So that would be enough. I suppose I could make a third row. Anyway, and then I would probably have to make the gate on the outside of this. So this is the size of the upstairs room before it's expanded. And this, two of these little rooms, ain't cutting it. I could probably do storage and workbenches in here in my garage, but I would imagine it'd be mostly vehicles. But in a way, I'm going to be having a bedroom in there. I need a bedroom. You have to have a bedroom, so if you die, you can spawn in your bed. So, doing this, what was it? Six, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did it 6, 7, something like that. It's definitely not bad. It's nowhere near the size of my other one, though. I had expanded that other one a lot. But again, this is 3 floors: the ground level, the second floor garage, and the third floor living area. Um, I am also considering expanding it backwards as well. I haven't decided on that yet. I will need a lot more solar panels. But what I'm thinking about is expanding. I have to check I have to check the numbers. But if I can expand this building bigger at deeper, because I know I can make it wider. But if I can make it go further back, um, I'd be a lot happier with that. And I like that it's separate from the. I like that it's completely disconnected from the space. That's nice. And I finally have a ramp. So let's go look at the ramp real quick, and then I'm going to shut this off and empty the dehumidifier. And oh, I didn't make it the jump. I didn't break my leg, so that's nice. Here's my little. Oh, for love of God, that was another thing I kept doing. I've been falling in the pits and the stairs in the garage from the second floor down to the garage floor. From that floor down to that floor and the stairs. I have to make some railings or something because I just constantly fall down the stairs. But yeah, my little yellow brick road and the emeralds on the side. I wouldn't really call those emeralds, but you get the idea. Similar to my other one. And then I have no idea what I'm going to paint everything yet. I haven't really thought about the outside. But I like the design a lot. I like this, but I want that to be bigger. And I understand that he's trying to make it even with this. I have to check the dimensions and the stability of the structures because everything is going to be made out of steel. The other problem is I didn't mess up a lot, but like yesterday I was messing up a lot, which most of my time I was taking destroying steel blocks that I misplaced. So that's another thing. When you make everything from steel right off the rip, and if you make a mistake, holy moly, takes a long time. And I'm using a freaking, oh, what do they call? Where is it? Oh, it's in my thing. Um, auger and 6 auger, and still takes like a couple minutes. So yeah. So I've not connected the garage doors yet, obviously. So I still have to mess around with that once I get the building done. But as of late last night when I was building this, because I was afraid like my walls weren't going to look all right when I came out, but I know the corners are screwy. And then I realized I probably didn't need to make these only 3 out. I probably could have put them further out. Um, and I probably should have just extended it as wide as it is to begin with. Which means these would be regular, even though I like that. I don't know what the hell I was trying to do. Because the roof gets screwy if I don't do it all the right way. So I have to see what the numbers. I'm still trying to think of numbers in my head. So either way, I'm either going to push these out I would like to expand. Hopefully that tree won't grow in my building. I would like to expand further out. Because I really like the design of that window. So I need to keep like the 9 by 11 going to begin with. Just so I can do the windows properly. I'm not very good at creating and designing things on my own. But I can follow instructions pretty well. If I choose to. Hence why I start going a little crazy and building out. So, and those have 2 structure going around. So I would imagine I should be able to get away with expanding these poles out. What's that? 3, 4, 5, minimum 5. And I only need 2 pillars, hopefully. Hopefully, I have no idea. I hope I don't need a middle pillar. Or wait. 9. I wonder if I just do another 9 off of this one, because that would actually make the original ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a big building. And that would be a big garage. Especially if I did it on both sides. Holy shit, that's going to be huge. But once I get rolling, it's not too bad. Because, again, this took me, what, 2.5 days to do all that, I guess, total? Well, I'm on day 21 now, so 3 in-game weeks to do as far as I've done. And that includes building this fucking thing that took fucking forever to do. Boy, was that boring. Making this was boring. It was so boring. I can hear that solar generator now. Oh, but down here there'll be like fences, and this would be all like a little garden in here. But there'll be like iron fences, so they can't get in. And then you just, I think that he put a door there. But if I was doing it, I'd either have a bigger garden or something else going on. Definitely have the garden. I can hear that solar generator now. But I think it's a lot quieter than it used to be. Definitely hear it now. I'm standing right next to it. It used to be a lot louder. It used to be a lot louder. It used to drive me nuts because I could hear it all the time. And I almost wanted to go to the gas generators. They're quieter than the solar generator. But even just standing right here, they definitely improved that. Because it was really, to me, it was really loud and annoying before. Okay, so I wish I could. Let's see if I can figure out. Where's the wood? I need a powered one. Oh, like a, I don't know. Is it this kind? 4x3. What do I got? A 3x3? I think it's just a 3x3. No idea the way you're supposed to place this. Probably should have looked for some instructions on how to place the garage door. This is something I have not done yet and learned how to place these. Are there windows? I think the windows are supposed to be on the bottom. can't even see what's happening. It's like I'm too close to it. Is that windows on the bottom? Is that how that works? Why is it pink? Also, I don't know if I need to be on this side or on this side. Where's the handle? I can't see. Must be on the inside. Let's try it. Oh, that was wrong. I can't really see what the hell's going on. I don't have my auger. 30,000! Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see if that was right and just to, that may be correct, just too high up. Have any of the thingies too high. 30,000 is 3 times as much as a steel block. That's awfully strong, so now I'm definitely going to have to... I'm not sitting here auging that forever. Can you see in there? All of the wiring that I have going on. Let me just test out this garage door real quick. Again, I have no idea how the hell to do it. I've never done this before. Yeah, so that is no, that was backwards. It needs to go the other way. The handle needs to be on the inside. See that? Oh, the handle is on the inside. The handle needs to be on the outside. The handle... Oh, shit. Oh, there goes my leg again. Right, so... the handle needs to be on the outside. I think that's how that works. I still have food and water on me. Just so my rumbling tummy isn't too heavy. So that sensor is catching me, but yeah, it needs to go the other way. I don't know. Boy, I wish that wasn't so strong. 30,000? Yeah, steel block is only fucking 10,000. That would take forever to take off. Alright, but the problem is I can't even see where the fucking handle is. There's a handle. Do I start it on the ground? Yeah, I know you're still looking at me. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, fuck. So let me just screw with this for a second. Even though it's Horde Night, nothing's gonna happen. Do I start with it on the ground? Is that how I need to do it? The handle needs to be on the other side. Yeah. That's because the other... I think it's because the other garage door is in the way. Do I have to put it like this? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look at videos on how to place these garage doors correctly, because I've never done that before. And clearly my first attempt was very incorrect. That's not the way it's supposed to go. But as far as building design and the interior, and I love this like kitchen right here, and I don't mind that I cut off my room with like the storage because I'm gonna need a kabillion storage. In his original one, where it was only like this wide and this wide, this wall, the wall had one row of storage as in like a window position. Not that big of a window. I do like bigger windows though, like that. I do like that. And I love these. I love this. I think he did a really good job designing that, or the AI, or however he did it. But I need to figure out how to do this. And then this would also be a rolly one out. Clearly I can't, but I think the rolly one is different. I think that's a rolly one and not a... Is there a cat right here? Oh, sorry, Bandit. I didn't know you were right there. Oh, door. See if it shows up in this. Yeah, I think this is 3x3. Do we get a 3x3? I already freaking put it down. No, I didn't. Alright, that's good. Oh, it wouldn't stay down because of that. That's good. Again, I have no idea how to even place these things. Why is that doing that? Why can't I advance rotation? What the hell? But yeah, I don't know what the arrow means. I don't... Why I can't advance rotation it is beyond me. But I assume this one goes down and it rolls up. And it rolls out. And it rolls up. I don't know. I'll have to watch some videos. But that's basically the base. And then did I go on the top of this one? Yeah, I did. I jumped over here. It's just really plain. Which means if I am able to expand this out longer this way, which I should be able to, I may make it this wide minimum. I have to write down the numbers though. So I'm gonna have to come back to this video and see how far out I expanded on both sides. And then I need to, real quick, I'm gonna count out some more numbers because I want to expand this further out. Because then I could land the helicopter up here and that would be wonderful. You know? I like my other one on the switchback. Extended things though. I was gonna drop down there and say F it, but... See, that was almost straight. It was too high and too far in. It needs to be out further and down lower, but that was close. Right? I don't know. So let's see, how far do I want to expand this? So, and then I'll put it up once I have my new version out. But again, see how this, I'd have to dig into the ground, which is fine. So the original dimensions are 9 by 11. So I'm thinking, what if I just did 18 by 22? Probably would be good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. By 22 would be a lot. Bigger than I probably want. The thing is, I really like the way these sides are. I really like that. problem is, I mean, it's okay. It's not great. I have to figure out how the hell. I know, because I need to build the edges with the same. I know what I gotta do. I think. I think I know what I'm gonna do. But probably not. I gotta think about this some more. But, maybe bring it out to 18. 18 by 11? That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Don't know. If I just doubled it, it would be big enough. What's half of 11? 5.5? That doesn't work. 11, 22. 5.5. And 11 is 16 by. Yeah, no, I think I need to just plain out double it. But that doesn't work either. 9 by 11. I would do another 1. No, I would start from here and do 1, 2. I would just do half. 11 and 16 is 7. 9 and half of 9 is 6. No, half of 9 is 4.5. So 5. So maybe expand this out by 5. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nine and 5 is 14. 11 by 9. No, I don't want even numbers. So 6. Make it 15. Because, wait a minute. Yeah, I need a middle for the window. I need a middle for the window. This one. That's just a 1. That's just 1. So this needs to be odd also. This, yeah, 15. Fuck. And then 11. Wait, this is also 11 plus. What did I say? That was 5.5. 6 is 17. 12, 13, 14. Wait, what am I doing? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So maybe like here. Yeah. All right. So what's that? This was this that was 29. So 29. Doing my math. 30, 31, 32, 33. Oh, this is all steel. Fuck. 34, 35, 36. See how it's not level? 36. Is this the proper count? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No. That's 17? 9. Oh, wait. 9 and 5. That's 14. No, we want 15. 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is for. I'm not going to double it. I'll have it. See how this ground isn't like the whole thing's fucked up. So actually, you only go out to there. I'll go out further than that. I'll probably go out to here. So I gotta count all that stuff. Make an even bigger checkerboard. Oh, son of a biscuit. The things I do to play zombies horror survival games. And have a beautiful base. This needs to come out. Because this is gonna go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right? Is that what I said? 17? But 15 doesn't make sense. 18, 19. 11. Half of 11 is 6. 5.5, 6. So 6 and 11 is 17. Oh, it'll be 17 by 15? Maybe I should make it 19. Wait, what the hell am I doing over here? 11? What am I doing? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 22. 21? 11, 11 is 22. So if I do 21... But I'm actually tripling it because that's where I'm getting screwed up. If I double it, but if I triple it, because I added 6, I'm not gonna do this all in my head on here, but all right. So this is going away, and I'm starting over. And there it was. It was a lot of hard work. I did it fairly quickly. At least the horde part was up and ready by the end of the second. I think by day 14 I was able to do the horde night. Very simply, nothing in the interior was painted. What do I have? The ramp is west. And north and south are the fighting positions. That's annoying because I... That's annoying. Okay, but my 2 pits are identical and beautiful. I did a very good job on those, I think. Obviously, they're not painted. You know, you'd be a lot better if you worked properly. Alright, so... Let's see, this was... I believe this was 29. Let me... 1... 29... 30... 31, 32... just so I have a little extra room. So I'll do 32. Where did I 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Maybe 35 by 40? Holy shit. I have no idea. And then 40 goes west to east. And 35 goes north to south. It's a good thing I'm saying this out loud so I can fast forward this and listen to it later. Because then I gotta go do some other shit. Alright. And hopefully I can get it done before. I don't think I will the third Horde night. Because I'd like to put it in action, but I don't think so. And I think I may start out with the base. If I'm going to keep zombies off, I may start with the back part first. I might. Now again, it also takes me longer to do this than other people because all of these, the structural pillars, they go down to bedrock. Oh, not all of them. Let me take that back. These three right here go all the way down to bedrock. These three are the actual pillars for the buildings. Well, I guess this one's too. I'll probably put this one down to bedrock. This one probably goes down to bedrock. Yeah, so those two, those two. So I do have bedrock foundations like I normally like to do because I just only ain't playing that. This wasn't bad. This isn't bad. But I would definitely move these poles out. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? Maybe I'll just do 9 on the ends. I want to figure out how to keep these going, though. I may have to change them to like these. And only have 4 corners looking like that, but all the middle ones be this design. Because I really do like that. I do like how I did this, though. I think those look pretty cool. They look like they're strong. Again, I'm just trying to... Oh my god. Trying to think if I do it too much bigger than those 6 coming out. I don't think width matters as much as... Oh, it does for that. It does. 9 and then 6 on each side. So if I do the 9 and then maybe just 6 on each side and have the pillars all the way out on the ends, I think that would be structurally sound. I do... Sorry, kitty. It kind of looks cool like that, even though I know it's not correct. Let me see. I wish I could fly in this game because I want to see. Let me see here. This doesn't look terrible, I don't think. This part does, though. So what I needed to do was build that all the way down. But the little indent isn't that big, and I bet I could put a filler in there. Alright, well, I got this to check out later, so that's good. Let's see, how long did that go? Almost an hour. So I could have made it a separate video, but that's okay. This will be fine. It may just... The reason that corner... Well, that corner would have been... No, would it? Because that doesn't look too bad. I needed to take it out one more. I don't know. I'll figure it out.